Colt Express is a hand management, programmed movement, and take that game released in 2014 and designed by Christophe Raimbolt with art by Jordi Valbuena. The goal is to get these doggies to market. Wait, that's not right. This isn't Great Western Trail, dang it. Am I the only one that gets steal a strong box full of cash and sell livestock at market mixed up? Either way, it's the first one. We're robbing a train! To set up, place the locomotive and one train car per player in a row to form the train. Place the loot tokens face down on the floor of the train cars as indicated, with the strong box going into the locomotive, along with the marshal figure. Shuffle together 5 of the round cards into a face-down deck. Each player chooses an available color and takes the corresponding character sheet, figure, 10 action cards, and 6 bullet cards, along with a purse token worth $250. They place their bullet cards in descending order on their character sheet and shuffle their action cards. Randomly choose the first player and, starting with that player and proceeding clockwise, alternate placing figures into the last 2 cars of the train. Place the neutral bullet cards in reach of all players and pass the round deck to the first player. Yeehaw! Sorry, that was uncalled for. In Colt Express, players are various outlaws and bandits trying to grab all the loot they can before the train they're on hits the end of the line. The game is played over 5 rounds, which are broken down into the schemin' and stealin' phases. At the start of the schemin' phase, each player draws 6 cards from their decks, and the first player reveals the top card of the round deck, which shows how many turns there are and how they are played for the round. In clockwise order, each player will take one of 2 actions: play an action card from their hand to a central pile, or draw 3 cards from their deck. The symbols on the round card define whether the piled cards are played face up or face down, and also may reverse the turn order or require players to take 2 back-to-back turns. Once everyone has taken the noted number of turns, the first player takes the pile of cards, flips it over, and starts the stealin' phase. In the stealin' phase, the actions played to the pile are resolved in the order they were played, first in, first out. The actions include moving between cars in the train, climbing up or down in the current car, shooting at another player who is not in your space, punching a bandit who is in your space and causing them to drop a loot token, robbing a loot token from the floor of your space, and moving the marshal to an adjacent car. If a bandit is in the same space as the marshal, they immediately place a neutral bullet card on the top of their deck and move to the top of that car, even if they just climb down. They also receive a bullet from any player that shoots them. Once all cards are resolved, they are returned to their owners, everyone shuffles their deck of action and possibly received bullet cards, the round deck is passed clockwise, and a new round begins. If this was the end of the 5th round, the game ends and the players total up their loot. Whichever players shot the most bullets, have the fewest of their own remaining bullet cards, receive $1,000 for the gunslinger prize bonus. Whoever is the richest player wins, with ties broken by whoever received the fewest bullet cards. Have I mentioned I love chaos? To be precise, I love entertaining chaos. Chaos for chaos's sake is no fun for anyone except trickster gods, and I think even they have certain abstruse standards. Programmed movement is a rare mechanic in games. Only a few hundred listings on Board Game Geek include it, and it is often used in racing-style games. A classic in that realm is the venerable Robo Rally, it's on my list, where board robots race around a factory. In both that game and this one, a common feature, not bug, is when a result is planned, expected, and then derailed. No pun intended. In the course of one round of this game, I planned to climb the train, move along the roof, and sneak into the locomotive for the strongbox. I expected it to go smoothly, with the marshal out of the way and the other players squabbling over petty change. I was derailed when I was shot, punched into the marshal, shot again, launched to the roof, climbed back down into the marshal, shot a 3rd time, sent back to the roof, ran to the middle of nowhere, and then shot once more for good measure. Did I find that entertaining? You bet your 10-gallon hat I did! I'm still laughing about it now! I'm always game.